There's going to be a couple. Well, yeah, I guess you probably already know, but I downloaded a few more
Yep,
mods.
downloaded those. Forklift and what the heck is a real mower?
It's gonna remove those bushes when we mow next time.
Oh, okay. I just saw it. And I just thought, oh, real mower. Like
Yeah.
all the mowers are fake on this. So, all
It
right.
just it just makes it because for whatever reason you can't remove them otherwise. So
Yeah. Okay. There we go. I guess where are you removing them? I'm out front here somewhere.
I'm out back at the moment.
Oh,
I
okay.
figured I'd start in the back and work my way up front.
Okay. Go back there. Just you're going.
The pickup's back here. I got everything back here that I need.
Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's
You can remove that one,
Yep.
and then I will go get the
That's what I'm
pickup.
gonna do. Hang on. I get my chat up, so if anybody's chat. Oh, I see. Oh, you got the grinder on there. Okay, the stump grinder. Okay, you have to pick up right. Good.
Okay.
Oh, oh, you're in the way. That's like, why can't I move? Why couldn't I get this? All right.
You didn't delimit. Hold on.
Oh, okay. There you go. I got a. Guess I was used to me and Tucker not delimit him. Oh, you're gonna do that.
Yeah, if you want to run the bike back and then take
Well,
the
I was just doing it so I
pickup.
could go. Well, actually, we didn't have really too many trees. Just kind of really that back here. I mean,
No, but there was a few that I wanted removed.
okay, yeah. I guess that was really the only one that was kind of pain back here. Up front is more we need to take care of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go up there. I just didn't want to have to walk and. Yeah, that all over. Um, well, you might have saw. Well, maybe not because I was doing it while you were probably getting stuff ready. But I posted our, at least on Instagram, the kind of our Halloween promotional reel. So it's basically the same one as last year. I didn't get a chance to try and think of to make something new.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah, see that real mower, all these bushes, the next time we mow will disappear.
well, that's good.
That tree's gonna be hard to.
Yeah, it's hard to see it. Thing, it's like finding the right angle. Or
Oh, you took a tree down? I didn't
well,
know
yeah,
you
there's
had
a.
one there.
Oh yeah, there's one over there. Yeah, I left the.
Well, but I couldn't see the stump when I came back through. The only reason I
Oh, it
saw
didn't
it was
load
because I was
in.
watching your
Okay.
stream.
Yeah, you know what? It might not have loaded in. Okay, well, I know what I'll do here. This one will be kind of hidden in here. Bring it out. Tree in here. Okay, you gotta go.
I see it.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say it's hidden in.
Well, the worst case scenario is we forget these stumps, and then we'll
Hit it with the
find them
mower.
later.
Okay. Play it.
On that other map I'm playing, that happened quite a bit. I thought I had them all, and then I mowed and I realized there's a stump and there's a stump and
Dropped. Okay, so you can't move around too fast while you're picking something.
no, you can't run with them.
Okay. Oh shit. Just bring the. Actually, I want to get those ones by the road.
Yeah, yeah, I
Those
know.
are those were the most pain in the butt.
Trying to decide which way is the best to handle these. Maybe start with this one.
Park it out. I forget. I'll kind of give you a sneak uh, peek into what Tucker and Tripp's Halloween costume is gonna be. I'll give a little bit of a hint, and then I'll just tell you. But I just had to make I had to make a Van Halen for Tucker. specifically a Van Halen 5151. That album.
Is it from Beavis and Butthead? Maybe.
No, but I'd say you're kind of warm with that kind of guess.
Oh yeah, you told me it was Wayne's World. I forgot.
No, but that's warm too, I guess. Okay, think of another duo that's would be kind of like that.
Another duo that would be like that that
Well,
has Van
that
Halen.
well, I guess it kind of was. Uh, Probably a few years back now. It was kind of made its own little comeback, I guess you could say that. But it's
Oh,
not.
Bill and
Yep,
Ted's.
yep.
See, I was never really into that movie. I never really could. I couldn't figure out why everybody liked it so much.
I don't know. It's just kind of hilarious.
I don't know. I haven't watched it in a long time, but um,
Well, actually, I'll be honest with you. I like the second one, Bogus Journey, the kind of the best. But I guess just because you know got you know death, the Grim Reaper. They go to hell, and it's just well, they go first to hell, then to heaven, and all that, and just the funny song lyric references.
mm,
Like, don't get the Reaper, dude. and then they're like, and then they're in heaven. They're like, say something, say something. It's like 3 rows. It's like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. They just quote, song lyrics. Just Saint Peter and stuff, but um, and actually, yeah, and actually, Primus is in that movie too.
mhm.
Which, I mean, I'm not a fan. It's kind of neat. But anyway, they've watched the movie twice now, and they thing is it's like they recognize some of the music I because I play it sometimes when we're out in the garage.
Yeah.
Like it comes in the mix, I guess. And I'm well because we do this as a family, so I'm gonna be Rufus. Uh, we haven't decided what Katie will be. Maybe just holding a sign, Wild Stallions, something. Maybe I don't know. Like here's the thing. We always go to the high school because they have kind of a Halloween, like not trunk or treat, but it's in the high school, Dakota Ridge, which is like a huge high school, like bigger than Kearney High, but that kind of
Yeah.
school, and all different kids, have different tables and decorate. It's a pretty neat deal. I mean, they get a loot of candy, but like there's like the robotics club, and they have like bots and stuff they built that'll you know out candy and things. Neat, but anyway, and of course they're all dressed up, but it's mostly see if any of the teachers or any of the kids know who they were. They went as the Mythbusters last year, and almost
Yeah.
and a lot of them, a lot of people knew who they were, but then some didn't. Like some of the adults didn't. They they
Well,
didn't.
yeah, but I'm sure there's some adults that show just didn't
Yeah, I kind
wasn't
of
their
get
cup
it,
of
but even
tea.
if you weren't into it, it was hard not to hear about it just because it was kind of a phenomenon. And that, I mean, they made like mainstream news sometimes. Well, especially with the whole bowling ball that went through somebody's house, you know. That up. It's like if you move too
You just
fast, I'm not even pressing the run button, and like if you swing your character around too quick, like
yeah.
drop it. This is, I mean, I don't mind the chainsaw, and that's kind of fun, but having to move it by hand is it's just tedious.
Yeah.
This is where like VR might work, you know, like with the grip or hand controls, or
Oh yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, but
I've never done that, but
these are also smaller. Like it'd be different if we were loading them with some kind of a loading. But these are all small enough you can do this by hand.
well, right, but I feel like it was really made to be a machine. They wanted you to do this stuff. Hated how it doesn't fall down. No matter how I cut it, it's like isn't quite right. Oh. Like it's like if you tap something just right, drops it.
Yep.
It's really hard to tell where you're. I mean, I've been getting them in there, but it's like kind of really hard to tell if you're.
Well, and she's getting full too.
Well, I see that, but it's like.
I figured after this last, well, I guess there's two there.
Yeah.
It'd be time to sell them.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you need to strap them down
Well,
if
I
you're gonna
know,
drive
but
them
I know,
around.
but I was like, oh, I'll go slow. Just I didn't want to.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't want to fiddle with the
Farm
controls.
sim physics doesn't allow for it.
Let's put it this way. I didn't want to fiddle with pressing the buttons the way I needed to. Uh, damn it. Okay. That was funny.
Oh, come on.
Okay. I'll get back and, well, see, that's what I was.
And then I fell it on the truck.
Well, then sometimes trying to line up the saw so it can cut. I'm getting the hang of it.
Do you just have plan like are you just working on the house tomorrow night or
No, actually, yeah, actually, I was going to tell you that. No, actually, I forgot it was Friday. Kind of busy week. Um, no, we're going over to the fort. We've been trying to get in because it's limited availability. But it's kind of a dinner and a, I guess dinner and a play, but it's like like a murder mystery kind of thing where
yeah.
you're, it's like a play and you're in. I've never done it, so I'm not exactly sure what uh to think, but you oh, you got in.
Yeah, I'll take it up there. It won't take
Um,
me too long.
but they kind of figure, you get to participate and figure out who done it kind of thing, and then it's like a 4-course meal. We usually only go there um, during restaurant week because they have certain specials, and then it's kind of a fixed price. Well, this will be sort of the same thing. I think there's um, two kind of menu choices. It's usually like a buffalo fillet and like quail or maybe elk or something like that. Or it's like you'll have two quail uh like butterflied, and then kind of their vegetable, their fort potatoes, which is of some kind of veggies and potatoes, and well, you get kind of a fancy salad to start, and breads, and then main course, then um, and then usually fancy dessert, and then we usually get an appetizer, get the Rocky Mountains. but but I'm not sure how how long it will be. How long a show or production, because this place has, it's called the fort because it's built like an old fort. And they have different
Yeah.
all different, they have kind of different rooms, and I'm not sure which one it's in. They have different dining rooms that have different kind of themes, but it's like old west. Okay, we gonna cut these? Yeah. Right. We own this, don't we?
Yeah. You
But
can tell
yeah,
cuz it
but
this is still tall.
right. But anyway, the we we've been trying to get in, but it's of course limited seating because it's only in one of the rooms, and see, they have, this place has special like meeting rooms, so if you want to have like company dinners or seminars or things. I've actually been to kind of like some like wealth management and retirement seminars just for the free meal back in the day, you know. Um,
Yeah.
but on those you don't really get to choose, and we've gone when it's not been but this, it's like if you don't hear about it and get your tickets, it's like it gets full up like quick. I mean, and it's not super cheap either. That's the kicker, but it's outrageous. But it's like, it's like $89 a person. But
Yeah.
it's a it's a 5-star meal too. But you're also getting a show. Normally two, it's normally for two it'd be, or for one it'd be about half that. I mean, it's not cheap, but that's why we only generally go. But yeah, I don't really know what to plug in here. Yeah, I don't know really what to expect, I guess, as far as the participation or whatever. But otherwise, yeah, that's why I couldn't do this tomorrow.
I thought maybe it was something like you were doing something on the rental.
No, because I didn't work on it all this week. Yeah, drove to Kearney on Tuesday. The career fair was Wednesday, in the morning, and ended well. And then we ended some other meetings, best practice stuff. And then by 1:30, just hopped in the car and turned around and came back here. So left at about 11 our time, and drove the it's about 5 hours or whatever.
Where'd you cut that down from?
Over here by the rocks. This one that was I'm at.
No, I was gonna come back and get those, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I
was gonna go down one side and come back the other.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I'll hop in. There we go. Strapped him in this time. But there must, well, I guess you wouldn't exactly know. But I wonder if there was there must have been some other event going on other than this, because this event, well, there's a lot of companies that come. It's like it doesn't fill all the hotels in the town there.
Yeah.
So there must have been something else going on. I don't know, because and I booked ahead about a month ahead of time, and normally I like to stay at the Fairfield out there, away from the hockey arena, over there by the copper mill and stuff. Well, mostly so I can eat at the copper mill. But anyway,
Yeah.
button. Um, but yeah, so we had to stay at the Castlewood Suites, which wasn't that much more expensive, but the only thing that kind of stunk was uh well, they're like suites, and they have like a little convenience store in there, and because it's like for extended stay, and
Yeah.
but they don't have like a continental breakfast, and it's like, oh. Oh, go with the pickup. I'll leave it in
The pickup's on the other side of up here.
Well, I
I
had it
parked it up by these trees.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave it in the Oh, you drove it up.
No, I drove it
Oh,
up here.
okay. Well, I had cut down a tree by the road, and I was like looking for it. But yeah, anyway, something's going on, because like all next week or something they're booked. Like, oh, they were booked up. Because normally this time of year, and when we come to this deal, never. Okay, over here in this clump of bushes that's just behind the pickup, there's a stump.
Okay.
Like, not the bush right next to pickup, but behind.
I don't know. There's different things, like the Buckle does their big corporate party where they bring everybody in and they rent all the hotel rooms in the
Well, and
city.
that could
I've
have been that.
and when they do stuff like I don't know what they do every year, but I know they bring in like the management from all the stores. But like the one year they booked Stained
Oh,
just for them.
hmm.
Like Stained came to Carney just to play for the Buckle. So I mean they do big events like that.
Well,
Um
maybe that was it because I was because I
there's
was
state
surprised. I was
stuff
booking
going
it
on too, but
because I was booking a month out. Of course, I rent a car to drive back there, and and but yeah, and then well, let's take in our new HR coordinator, brand new,
yeah.
and she's a little better suited than the HR manager for this kind of event, I think. And anyway,
Yeah.
but I was like, oh, normally we stay at the Fairfield, and then I went to book my room, and I was like, it's not nothing was available. So I'm like, okay, well, because I've stayed at the Holiday Express over there, and it's not bad, but hey, it's just farther away. It's not as nice, and we'd have to hop in the car just to go the other hotels that and I like eating at the Copper Mill there. That's the time I ever do. But
Yeah.
you can just it's a good restaurant that
Oh, I was gonna tell you they opened the cellar back up.
I heard that. I heard that. I don't
I
know
don't
when.
know if it's any good or just they just opened it like a couple weeks ago. And then I was driving by it last night. Um they have they kind of made an outdoor patio and
Huh?
then they added TVs out there and it was kind of eerie because they had the TVs going and it was like so freaking cold last night. But
Do they have outdoor do they have patio heaters or outdoor heaters?
yeah, well no, they didn't. And it's like, well, I could understand it during the summer, but like you had a whole year because they were finishing it up, you know, a few weeks ago. It's like, well, you had a whole year before that would ever be useful to anybody,
Yeah, I wonder if it's
or
the
a whole
same
winter.
quality or maybe it got better, but because really it just closed.
I don't know. It it didn't. I don't know if I think they. So I think before they closed down, they were sold. The original owners that were got the awards for the best hamburger in the state and whatnot.
Yeah,
Um, I think they sold it, and then the people that bought it, I don't, I didn't remember hearing anything bad about them, but I don't think they owned it very long, and then they decided to remodel. They didn't, but the company that they rent from or whatever that owns that building decided to remodel the whole building, so that's the only reason they've been closed.
yeah. I just remember, well, me and you went there a couple times, but
Yeah,
when James Dixon had come in town, we go over there for eating, like chicken gizzards and stuff there, things, and
yeah,
then with family and you know, pretty good. Something different. I
yeah.
tell you what. Sometimes I'm out here and think about I miss Little King sandwiches though sometimes because because remember
Oh, I
they used to just load those things up
yeah.
when we were there.
There is one, or there was one in Omaha because I tried to I tried to get my I tried to get my sister and my mom to go there, but
Yeah,
I
if you're gonna
can't
be in
remember. My
Omaha,
mom.
go to something you don't have everywhere. Well, I guess you don't have
Well,
those.
we usually go to the chocolate factory because
Yeah, well,
that's
yeah,
the only one in the state.
right, yeah, exactly.
But
But speaking of
but I
that,
also was
ours
like,
is just down because when one time or something we went there when you were out here. But anyway, it's over there in Southwest Plaza. Actually, speaking of that, we haven't long time.
I don't know if I don't know if I went with you guys or not
I can't remember. It would have been
to
a
that one.
while. It
We've
would have
been
been a while back, obviously,
yeah.
because I took some there when just after Tucker and Katie there every once in a while.
Well, but
But
okay. Well, I wouldn't have. I hadn't been until last year. I hadn't been there since
well, that's what I
before
mean. It
Tucker
would
was
go way
born.
back, and see when they remodeled Southwest Plaza, that's when they put that in, and that's been a while now. Back now, because there wasn't always really anything in that mall to eat other than. I mean, that mall's still going, but it's just either I've grown out of that, or there just isn't. I mean, malls
The
aren't what they
stores
used to be,
just
but
aren't the same. Yeah, it's just they're not I don't think they're just the same as what they used to be.
no, well, and because a lot of
Maybe
that's
maybe it's not necessarily that. Maybe it's just maybe I don't know. Maybe it's other things, but it just doesn't seem like it just doesn't seem like all the stores that I used to go hit up are around anymore. You know.
yeah, and then the ones that are
I
still there that we used to do, obviously, it's just tastes and all that has just changed. Like we used to frequent like a Hot Topic or something, and it's like it's
I'll
definitely
still go into Hot Topic. I don't. You know.
yeah,
They
yeah.
still have stuff
Well, I
I
mean,
like.
I've been in there. It's just more. It's like nerd stuff that I'm just not into. I guess. Well, because everything's gone like superhero. I mean, and I don't wear like band t. Yeah, they still got that
Oh,
stuff, but um,
I do still, obviously.
but like their other stuff has just been, the nerd culture stuff is shifted to kind of all that lot of that superhero or anime or whatever, and it's like it's not
Yeah,
not
I
my
don't.
taste. When I think about it, it's like, well, of course I'm not gonna wear that kind of stuff either, but again, uh but like even their graphic t-shirts and stuff, just it's not the type of things I would it's not the things I'm into.
Yeah,
I mean, like, again, like probably my first Atari shirt I ever got. I probably found it in there or Spencer's, but of course that's before you could just buy something like that on the internet. But like, they're not gonna
yeah,
have that kind of. They'll probably maybe have an Nintendo, but it would be like Nintendo 64. Which it just isn't. I mean, that's more you, but it's like I never had one. So I'm not as nostalgic for that.
yeah. But I
I mean, I
don't.
played it, of course. We played Excite Bike 64 and all that a lot, but
Yeah, I don't buy those kind of shirts. So I still
well,
wear
neither do
band
I. But
shirts
it's
and
like I would probably buy, if there was a cool Atari shirt, or actually I have still some that I just don't wear. They're gonna maybe make a. I always say I'd saving them to make a like a T-shirt, whatever. But like a one that's like asteroids and stuff like that. But
mhm.
But I don't think they. But again, I haven't been in those stores in ages either, so I guess I don't know what they have or not.
No.
Again,
Well,
some of it is like I just I grew out of it, but then other it's not kind of the nerdy stuff I'm in. I guess because nerd stuff has gotten some of this stuff has gotten so mainstream. It's not the it's not the stuff I'm in.
yeah. Hold on just a second. My dog wants in.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. And where did I put my game remote?
Well, I guess some of the like
Here it is.
accessory stuff, it's like, well, that's not something I like. The collectible stuff, they don't. That's none of the collectible stuff is anything I'm into either. That's another thing. I still look if over there, but I haven't been in that. Might be almost a year now. Not any reason to go over there,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're right. The stores have just changed, and a lot of them are just fun.
Yep.
And then there are all this weird specialty stuff. I mean, Colorado Mills can be kind of fun. Of course, the kids like going there because there's a Lego store. Even that mall with many stores that it has, it's not a lot. I don't know, like is Son even around, and I don't
I
really
think
wear
they
that
are.
stuff anymore,
I think they're still,
but
but that stuff is like, I don't know, too. I don't want to say trendy, but um kind of like the Fox brand and stuff,
yes.
it's
No, I
it's
know what you're
all it's
saying.
all that kind of name brand stuff, and it's like that stuff doesn't interest me.
Yeah.
I mean, I still wear Fox occasionally, but like I don't the other brands that they carry in there. I'm just like no.
Yeah, and see, even back in the day when some of these brands like Volcom and all that was new, that just wasn't I was gonna wear. And now it's like, well, I have an adult job. I can't, I'm not wearing them there and go out to other places. So, like, I've reduced my graphic tees down, like, kind of quite a bit just because, it's like I wear, that's what I'm going to wear to, like, home or something. Usually I'm
Yeah.
wearing my, uh,
Did you have some up here somewhere? Oh, well, there's a
yes, I have
stump.
some over here. Well, actually, yeah, in here you should be able to see all the stumps pretty easily. Um, but I have in the road is where I put these because like they were all just within. So I'm gonna load those, and you can go stump grab.
See, I anymore and I'm anymore I buy stuff. The shirts I buy are on eBay, which is weird sounding, but there's they're a certain brand, and it's not so much the brand, it's more about the style.
Okay.
It's the style that I like. So, and um around here, about the only place I can get them is off eBay,
Well, I guess for
and
me it's the
I make sure they're new and everything.
well, for me it's the fabric and stuff. So I have to try stuff on because the feel. But I guess more now I I buy more like I guess honestly I wear more, either like kind of a, you know button up with pockets and stuff. Those are kind of my work shirts, and then like golf shirts. I've turned into
Oh,
that.
I for work, I just wear like a solid colored shirt. Usually it's a V-neck, um, and a pair of jeans. So, and actually, I've been buying those from the buckle. Um, just because, well, I shouldn't say all of them, but some of them I buy from the buckle because they have some that are just lighter fabric. So during the summer when it's hot,
Well, see,
you can
that's
actually
mine.
wear
Is I
a lighter fabric shirt.
Well, that's these golf shirts are kind of that more like more that performance type fabric that is. But
Yeah,
I get a lot of those like at Kohl's actually. Did buy one I just really liked it,
yeah,
like Eddie Bauer or something. But well, I got that one compared to that fancy car show. But the other ones are like kind of fuck off Under Armour and Adidas. Well, and of course I got company shirts though too, so I do wear those, but I don't want to wear
yeah.
those out. So like that gray one that I'm in that picture at UNK, those are like Adidas or whatever, and Nike or like they spent good money on, well, good stuff. It's like gonna last,
Yeah.
but it's company logo, and I do enough of that now and again. I that that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I have a couple of those, and really that's what's got me into these kind of like golf shirt deals is because they're incredibly comfortable. I found.
Okay, well,
I want. I was gonna say I
I'm
think
gonna
I got it
take
all
this,
loaded. So and yet
and
you
then
should have found
I
all the
don't know. I don't.
stumps, didn't you?
Oh, there's one stump there, but uh, I think I found all the stumps, and I don't think there's any more trees. But you can maybe ride around on the dirt bike and see what I missed.
Well, I was gonna look and make sure we didn't miss a stump because I tried to leave them up enough so.
Yeah, if
Oh,
we
yep,
do, it's not a huge deal, but
there's one there. So I'll go. Well, and then like pants, I just buy the kind of like those gray denim. I mean, they're not khakis, but they're kind of a Dockers kind of.
yeah. Oh, I can
Only
wear blue
only
jeans
well
and
only
then
these are
and
only they're um what do I want to say, they're Only they're actually Duluth Trading fire hose or whatever, that
Oh
or one
yeah.
of those deals.
I
Okay,
always wondered if those were comfortable.
they are because they're kind of they got a little bit of uh, elasticity to them as well.
Oh, see, that's what so I've been buying BKE or buckle jeans,
Yeah,
and that's the reason why they're so comfortable, and they're actually cheap compared to a lot of brands
well, and
anymore.
that's the other thing.
And
The
it's
the
because
the Duluths
it
are inexpensive too compared um compared to other more different brands, but even compared to jeans, I want to say they're like $30, and I don't know, pretty heavy duty. They can be a little warm in the summer, but when you're inside in the air conditioning,
yeah.
okay, yeah. I didn't see any other ones over here that did cut. That might be it for trees and. Okay.
We might just
Oh wait a
have
minute,
to
wait a minute.
fast forward.
What's this up here? Uh oh, wait a minute. Right here. See me. Grass patch here.
I'm not done with this one yet.
I do wear my jeans on Friday, and honestly, they're not super strict. I probably could. These fire hose pants are pretty comfortable. Again, they're kind of that stretchy. Or they have some stretch. Hang on, right up here. Or did you take care of it? Attention. Yep. I think you got all of them on the hill.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think all that's left to do is fast forward time because we've mowed and everything. So
Yep. Well, that'd be nice to get rid of the.
yeah, it won't happen until the next time we mow,
Yeah.
but the mowers we have should remove them in real life anyways. So it's not like we're fibbing about that.
Yeah.
That was one of the mods that Lightning Wolf suggested to me.
Oh.
And I tried it on the map that I'm currently doing, and I was like, oh, that works. And it's like, I should just bring it over to this map because we've got the same kind of deal going on. All right, where's the pickup? There it is.
Okay. Well, then
Okay.
let me go park back up. Just, I'll lose things like Tucker does on his map. Well, actually, he purposely goes and parks them in the trees. I don't know why. He's been doing good, he has to earn playing Farm Sim, and he probably will. So we might Sunday. Done well. I don't know. Maybe we won't even stream, but
That's not what I
oh, I've
wanted.
never went. Or well, fake.
Where are you?
I'm up in the loft. I didn't even know you could go up there.
Oh.
almost growed up, but
What is?
I don't know, the grass or what. How long did we sleep? I didn't want.
Just one night or one day, which is a month. But I was just out checking the corn
To
too.
say the up.
I'll sleep again. We'll probably have something to do. Let me get done. I think the grass has another year. And I guess it depends on when you want to do the corn silage because I think it's ready.
I was gonna say that kind of looks like it'd be ready for silage. Do that. Do we got the
The thing
equipment?
is, no. Let's see. That's the other thing is, do we have enough money for the equipment?
Oh, we could. Uh, again, because it's half grown.
Let me look. Let me see. What would it be under? Oh, okay. Um, oh, surely they didn't take it out, and you have to download it from the mod hub. That's sugarcane.
Now let's
I
see. Would
think
these
I think
well?
they
Do
did.
they have mounted versions? Probably not. Probably just full type.
Yeah, for the forest harvesters. Um,
Oh, do they?
yeah,
I
but
thought
we
they
don't
just
have
maybe
enough
had
money
full
for
types.
that. I was looking for a pull type because that's what I was planning on doing, but I thought one would work perfectly
Well,
for farm. I guess it.
like for silage, but like a mounted picker.
Yeah, for forage wagons, for forage harvesters, they do. They don't have them for. Oh, shoot. I know they have them in Mod Hub. Hold on, we're gonna have to exit out.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to close the game down.
Okay. Oh, that's all right.
Because I know. So in 17 they had it. Um, or I mean 19 they had exactly what we needed, and it was built into the game. Well, they have different versions of them. It looks like.
I'm watching your stream, so I see.
But I was looking at a I was looking for a John Deere one. Is it either I'm gonna have to go lizard or there was another one down here I liked.
There was
Maybe it was this Pottinger. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and get well trying to think because yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Oops. Better pick it. Oh nope, that's not it. Looks like it, but that's not it. There it is. I guess I'm hoping I didn't look to see what the horsepower was. I'm hoping that
when we got enough.
I hope that we have enough. If not, I'll make something work. All right. Need a tractor. Oh, might as well just do this. Parked both of our. So we got done last week, and I thought I saved it. I didn't save anything.
Oh.
So I didn't think about it until later, and I was like, oh crap. So I had to come in sometime this last week and redo the pick up the grass. Ooh. Okay, 110 no 150 horsepower. Which is this $38. So this isn't gonna work. Actually, I know how to make this work. I know how to make this work with our farm. Ooh, that was close. We're gonna have to rent a tractor. We're gonna have to rent it, and we're gonna have to rent a tractor to rent it. Which is fine. And then trying to think what else. We could use the trucks, but we might want to actually do trailers. Just to be more realistic. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back. And then I should have just left this up there.
Okay, I see.
Okay, so I think what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna hire a worker, and you and I can run back and forth. This would have been a perfect job if Derek was with us.
Yeah.
So I need, because he could have just sat in the
That and the hired
thing.
man tractor, yeah.
Yep, yep. And you and I could have just ran back and forth. I'm gonna send him a text after stream anyways. I was like, you need to get your butt in here sometime. we made some changes that you should probably like. You need to get your butt in here. All right, so I've got 2 tractors back here.
Yep,
Let's
I'm coming.
let me get this set up. Um the pipe, even on a hired worker, should automatically, when you get close enough, should automatically find you when we switch
Okay.
out. Because it should just automatically, if there's nothing in the close vicinity, it should just kind of keep searching as long as things are running.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get lined up here. This will be good anyways, because we can keep an eye on the hired worker as we go.
Yeah, if he gets off course a little.
Which I can already see how this is going to go. Yeah, you're gonna have to jump in
Oh,
that
okay.
one
Yeah. Oh,
and follow me real quick.
okay, hang on. Yeah, I
He's
was in the
already
other
trying to
tractor. I
go.
parked it on the end. Am I
Oh,
not
come
close
on.
enough? I mean, that should be right on.
No, I didn't. You see, it's not picking up any corn. It's me, not you.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to go straight. Well, don't get that close.
Oh, well, I was adjusting my camera and I hit the wrong
You
stick.
don't really have to be that close to this. This shoot should
Well,
shoot
I
out
know,
pretty
but
good.
I was adjusting the camera and I hit the wrong stick.
Okay. Let's try this now. You probably won't have to move from down there. He should just go in a straight line. If he doesn't, I'll have to readjust, but
There. Far ahead. Come on, AI. What am I too damn close to him? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. The pipe should swing around here. Oh, nope. You need to,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I thought you were gonna start over.
It's looking. The pipe was finding you. It found you.
Well, no, I know, but I thought you were still in it.
Well, it's not. It's filling up, but it's not filling up as fast as I thought it was going to.
Well, I'm 81.
Yeah, but I mean, I figured this was gonna go. You must be in his way.
Well,
Maybe.
I'm waiting for me.
Yeah, you were.
Okay. All right, so I gotta stay.
That. Yeah, and that pipe has quite a length on it, so
Okay.
don't be afraid to get away from it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it. I guess it does. It's kind of funny looking, but that way. Because normally you'd be pulling your own trailer, but oh,
Trying to turn.
oh. Well, and I can't just stick it. Okay, all right. I know. I see what you're doing now, but this is the most inefficient way to do this, Mister Worker.
He doesn't care. He gets paid by the hour.
I know. All right. Okay. Okay. I see. He's going with the rows, and because our field isn't exactly square or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
I see. Well, I'm full. And this goes into that silo where we're like putting the grass or whatever in.
Yep.
Well, that made us some money. My God, he has a hard enough time turning around. I'm watching you guys.
Yeah. I see why you're having so many problems now.
Well, see, he's the way the corn's planted. it's not square to the field, so that's why he's behaving the way he is.
That's part of it. There's a certain box to kind of hit too.
Actually, this is kind of a different way to do it. Yeah, it costs us money, but about how
I think
full
this
are
is
you?
more the year. 59%.
Oh, okay. Getting just so he doesn't hung up. I was gonna getting full. Well, now that it's getting a longer stretch, it'll be more efficient because you won't be
Yeah.
turning as much.
I'm at 98%.
Okay, so I'll run down.
So this
We're gonna
pass will be full.
Get over there.
I'd almost just say just go ahead.
Okay. Here.
I won't wait around for 2%.
All right. Yeah. Now that got the field opened up, just better.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I thought he was gonna follow the edge of the field, so that's what I was kind of getting. Problem.
Oh, that's the problem. You're like you're far enough back, but you're too far to the left.
Okay. Well, I pretty much didn't. Like I didn't move much off
That's
of
what I
the.
was.
I
That's
thought I
what
was
I'm
right in
saying.
the. I was right in the sweet spot, is what I thought it was in.
The hitbox is a little weird, or to me it seems like, because he should be. He should be able to do that no problem. Yeah, this will work nicely because it'll produce more silage, and then we got so much grass in there anyways, it doesn't matter. But when we get to January, we're gonna have another trucking session.
Okay. Well, that's kind of fun.
Well, we've kind of got this farm going now to a point. I mean, there's other things we're gonna add that we can add that will make it more fun for us.
Yeah.
Growing different products and doing different things, but not a bad start for considering we didn't start with anything
Yeah, I
and
know. No,
just did.
Oh, gonna turn around. Okay. uh, Round. Round. Drive around. I'm gonna be full here in a bit, halfway. Yep, I'm full. Okay. You're gonna have to
Okay,
go pick it up.
not a problem.
Yeah, it's a little tricky to find the sweet spot, but when you get it, it works.
Well, the thing is, like, this is actually this setup is actually, you could run the trailer like you were saying. It's meant to do that.
Oh, tow the trailer on the back and
Put the trailer behind. I just didn't know if we wanted to do that or not. I just
no,
thought maybe if we both
actually, this is kind of
tag teamed it like this, it'd be all.
yeah. Actually, this is kind of fun, is that I can kind of it gives my viewers something to watch, and likewise, because I'm kind of sitting here waiting until you get full.
I'm at 92%, so it will be on this pass back.
Okay.
I'm coming.
I'll tuck in behind you. Way we can minimize the wait time.
And then I just got in his way. It's like a dance.
Well, see, that's what I was doing. He stopped. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm in the way. You want to turn around?" And then
You
he's
just
like,
plowed
"No."
into me.
He wanted to go 10 more feet and then turn around.
I can't go anywhere. You plowed into me, bud. I got you back. Oh, I'm full.
Yeah,
It's
I
your
was gonna
turn.
say he was trying to shoot to mine because yeah, you got full. About 90%. So maybe on the end of this.
Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get through this all tonight because I didn't want to stay up terribly
Yeah,
late.
I was looking at the time and I was like, yeah, we might. Okay, I'm full. Maybe a couple more passes and we'll finish it up next stream. Oh, hey, Sean. Yeah, no problem on the F7. Um, so is it running good this time? And you check the drain pump or plug that up Didn't you? Okay, good. What do you got left to do to that bike? Painting, a lot of metal polishing. Okay, but you got rubber parts taken care of, and tires, chain, all the safe, the more safety feature stuff done. I assume you gonna try to do the paint yourself. Okay, got the graphics. Did you get them from Reproduction Decals or Diablo Cycle? Their stuff is pretty good. Or I've gotten a lot of stuff in the past for.
Hope I'm at 100.
Yep. So yeah, they're pretty high quality stuff, and they ship them pretty quickly too. So good. Are um you gonna do the paint yourself, or are you gonna send that off to somebody else? Good. Gonna paint it yourself. You're gonna you have appropriate air compressor gun and all that, or are you gonna um do a rattle can kind of job, or what? Because you could probably find color close um to the factory color and order it from Color Right. I've That's one of the ways I've done it in the past for different bikes. Of course, you can buy the stuff in quarts too if you need that much. Coming up this Halloween, going to do a live stream of kind of a trivia and such. So you might want to hop in if you can. It'll be about this time day.
Oh yeah, I got my questions by the way.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've got.
I
I don't
finally
know how
got
many
them.
exactly, but I think over 100. Um, Okay, yeah, the color red.
I
Yeah,
got
here's what I'd do is take a look at some bikes that have similar. Oh, I'm full. Okay. um yeah, for example, I found out like on my MC1M that candy green was pretty much identical to, and I forget exactly, but like a 2012 like ZX11R or something, like 1100R or something like that. So do some searching, and then you could order it by that. It may take a little bit of a trial and error kind of thing, but if the underside of the tank has a little bit, that's a good gauge of, you could buy, even just go to a paint store that has a good selection and grab a couple cans and do some spray outs and see something that gets really close. I forget what year yours is, and if it's a candy color or if it's more just a solid color. But you could you can probably get it pretty close by doing that. And it doesn't have to be a Kawasaki model, Yamaha, Honda, whatever. Um, a bike that comes in a reddish color, and then go to it, you know, go to the dealer and find a current model, and then order paint for that, by that model. And it's going to take a little bit of maybe some trial and error and some looking around, but that's one way to do it. You could go to a good automotive paint store and they put the spectrometer on it and you have them mix them up some stuff. That'll be the most expensive way to go, but it would be more likely the most accurate. But like, everybody I see on forums and stuff talking about color codes and stuff, and they don't, at least for these kind of bikes, that color code means nothing. It's not like you can go to a paint store and say, well, I got color code EG4 or something like that. Um, from like a 1974 Kawasaki, they're not going to have a cross reference to that. They're not going to know. That's going to mean nothing to them. Uh, like now, like the folks in the triple crowd, with triples and stuff. Now, somebody put together, like a cross to like a modern, like PPG or DuPont color, but somebody did some work and then put it all together. But even then, if you had the original codes, Kawasaki's not, it's obsolete. The paint that you back in the 70s and, well, even maybe into the 80s, you could have bought, went into the dealership and bought, that went all obsolete in the 80s. So and like I said, the only reason the triples is just because, again, they're so popular, and especially in Europe and all that. I mean, I have a collection of them as well. Um, Mine all have original paint on them. I mean, I have some parts bikes too, but those would be easier. But like my other bikes, like the Bighorn was one where I uh, had them use a spectrometer on there and got it, close as, and it's nearly spot on because I have like the original front fender because it was mangled, and to my eye in the sun, it's pretty much identical. So, and that's what I did. But like the MC1N, which was a candy color, I again I found a modern bike that had a similar paint scheme, and that and on that one I used the company Color Right, and I just had them. I bought, again, a candy has a couple of steps and stages to it, but I bought it in rattle can form. Actually, I wanted to try that and worked great. But it's a process, and you can yours isn't candy, but candies are hard to shoot no matter what, because if you put down too light or too heavy of the base, it won't look right. So but that's one way to do it. And here's the thing, you know, the F7, while it's a popular, you're never going to have a $10,000 bike, $20,000 bike there. So I wouldn't get too anal on the red as long as it's close, you know. Heck, maybe even just walk into the hardware store and look and see what they have in that, and then put a 2K clear over it. Do some testing with that to make sure compatibility. But I found that 2K clear. I've used it on other things like toys and things like that. It usually is pretty compatible with most hardware store paints. I'm talking like the Krylons and the, say, Ace Hardware brand, or even like Van Sickles, their implement paint and stuff. It won't eat it. It's following me just perfect. Oh, I'm full. I wasn't paying attention. No wonder. Okay, hop in behind. Maybe one more load and we'll probably call it.
Okay.
Well, I have in the past done some garage tours. I need to kind of do an update on that. Only I haven't really done any major changes to garage infrastructure. Um, but yeah, I guess I haven't truly went through all my bikes, but I did make a video recently. Hopefully, you saw it, where I got invited to a concours d'elegance, and which was an invite only deal. I got nominated and show my bikes there next to like McLarens and Lamborghinis, like all this vintage aircraft, literally millions of dollars of stuff. But choppers, scramblers, I mean, I own a couple scramblers. I mean, technically the Bighorn's a scrambler, but I have a Kawasaki A7 SS and a couple other ones. Big Bear. Well, that's a restoration project. Yamaha Big Bear, but a 68. Um, but choppers, no, never been into that chopper stuff. I mean, granted, I watched the Jesse James and the OCC stuff way back in the day on the Discovery Channel, just because it was TV and it was motorcycle content. But I mean, I'm not into. I built a mini chopper though once in high school shop class, replicating a plastic model I have. That's, I guess, the closest thing I get to it. And my cars and things like that, which person I'm streaming with knows all about that, going to car shows, things, cruise
Yeah.
nights and stuff. Some interesting stories with that, but no, I should. And I know people are clamoring for motorcycle content, and I just, I got kids and stuff. I just don't have the time. What you're watching here is easy, easier content to come out with, and plus it's for me and
You
the.
should you should you should go show him the bikes on here. He probably would like
Yeah,
them because they're.
I guess I could. Um, yeah, let's
You
do that
could
because we're gonna
flip
call
over
it.
there.
We're
Or
gonna call it a
you could.
stream. You know what? That's what we usually do, is go screw around on the dirt bikes on
Yeah,
here.
we're probably not going to do that today, but you should go. You could show him the bikes on here because that might
I
interest
will.
them.
So, yeah, there we go. We'll go out. I'll do that here. You fold. I'll leave my tractor back there, and we'll
Yeah.
finish it later. Yeah, and actually, the bike in the game here, they're air cooled, so kind of vintage. But I do have some. Well, I do have a history of the big kind of a bighorn documentary on the bighorn specifically that I'm gonna put out as a video with very detailed, almost year by year, and different changes between the year. Would that be something some like you would be interested in watching? Because it will feature my bike, but I'll have, you know, some of the more technical stuff and like what changed and unique unique things between the F5 and the F9, for example. That going to do that. I have, hopefully you've visited my websites recently, because I've done a lot of updates there with uh, with you know model designations and identification, but also carburetor settings, changes between different years. Like even like your F7, they made subtle changes between some years, and some parts are compatible with other years and some of them are not, or and also some parts with the KE is compatible and some aren't, and I'm trying to build that out too. So I work a lot on my website, so just because you're not seeing videos doesn't mean I'm not putting up other content. So yeah, and I am active in that Facebook group, but and a few forums, but just Google it. My site should come up for a lot of this stuff. Hope if I'm doing it right with. Let's see. I'm gonna ghost ride the bike here. Yeah, I mean when the kids get a little older and I have a little more time, I can I can get back to a restoration or so. But I'm real. I've gotten I'm on kind of a retro gaming kick, so that's another hobby of mine. Growing up, this is the only like modern game I play, and it's only because me and friend Chris here, we get to chat. We live quite a distance from each other and don't get to see each other physically in person a lot. So, rather than talking on the phone, this is our talking. Usually have another friend in here too. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to. I'm gonna bug him
Yep,
about
exactly.
joining us.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna call it a night, and I thank you for jumping in here and share my site around, share my videos around. I know you do. I recognize who you are, but it helps. It helps pay to make more, keep the website up, and all that. I mean, you can super chat me right here and send me $1 or something, or if you want. That's totally up to you. I don't really have a way to do it on the website. I never really set anything like that up, but just sharing around helps and whatnot. I really could do like affiliate links, but I'm just doing this as a hobby. So as long as I can make a little bit to pay for the hosting and all that stuff, I'm good. I'm not doing this like some of you. I like to think it'd be fun to do it, but I don't know. I'd probably get burned out. So there we go. Thanks. $1.99. Perfect. Now I feel bad because I feel like I guilted you into sending that to me. See, I'm terrible at this YouTuber stuff. But no, I mean I'm glad I helped you. That's what it's all about. All right, Chris, I think I'm going to shut down my stream here. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.